talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
This is a sham.
No.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Get real.
Whoa! Huh?
Yes.
Whoa! Is anyone laughing?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
No.
welcome to DBL.
You can still hear with the glasses on.
You're right. Welcome to DBL. Oh, that's true. I heard silence. All across the country today, people are celebrating the solar eclipse, and it seems like a lot of folks have caught a case of eclipse mania. Millions of people and Americans are gathering together to watch the moon pass before the sun, plunging everyone into the dark for about 4 minutes. But for a lot of folks in the path of totality, cloudy weather could make it hard to see. So there are also some warnings about some bad traffic due to the eclipse, with people stopping to watch. The last time the eclipse took place in 2017, there was a spike in car accidents, so please be careful if you're on the road. Another concern for folks is cell phone coverage. Tons of people are expected to use their phones all at the same time, straining the networks, meaning some folks online are reporting issues like headaches also and insomnia. And get this, some people are doing an eclipse elopement with mass weddings planned in multiple states. So what do we all think about eclipse mania?
What's that?
I mean, look, for as much as I usually attack things like this, I do believe that we all need something to kind of understand.
Bring us together.
Yeah, even if some people will say it's people will look at it, people will talk about it, and it'll be something that's not about politics. It'll be something that's not going to be divisive. It's like, oh yeah, we're cooking out. Yo, the wife wants it. It's just a way to generate conversation. Am I going to participate? In no way. But I'm happy that people, I really am genuinely happy that this generates positive.
It brings the room together.
Yes.
It really does.
It's like a good rug.
Yeah, it really does. Before you speak, I want to show people the 2017 eclipse in South America. This was what happened as people gathered on the beach and went into a total darkness.
That's really cool.
That is really cool. Now, if you want to take your phone and video or take a picture, I want y'all to know that you want to put your eclipse glasses close to the lens before totality to act as a filter, because it could melt your lens.
Ooh. Yeah, I was shocked by that.
Yes, yeah. What do you think about this?
People have said that about me too.
That you'll melt the lenses?
Yeah, it's what
I can hear the laughter now, Al. Now I can hear it. Jeff, what do you think about the eclipse?
Listen, Al, I appreciate your positivity, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's 4 minutes during the day. What do you mean bring people together? You should be at work.
Jeff,
you shouldn't be bringing people together. You cheering on a beach.
It's a phenomenon.
You should be at work. It's a phenomenon that happened 5 years ago. Okay, what a phenomenon.
We're not
once
due
in a
another
lifetime.
until like 2044 or something.
Oh, I can't wait till the moon comes over the sun again. Listen, there's nothing superstitious about it. And percentages go up. These are all made up percentages to get us involved. Accidents happen within 5 miles from your house. Most people don't leave 5-mile radius from their house. That's why more accidents happen there. When they're looking at the eclipse and driving, that's because they're looking at the eclipse and not at the road. Just like when they look at Facebook and they smash you. I don't know. I'm a little angry this morning. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Because
it's the eclipse.
It's the eclipse that's no. He's always like this.
You're right. Usually I'm a positive person.
Yeah, right.
Is Steph into this?
Yeah, Steph, I want to tell you something about animal behavior here, Steph. I want to hear about this. He's saying there's no superstition. Giraffes at zoos are breaking into gallops into different eclipses.
Where's the video of that?
The Galapagos turtles begin mating.
Where's the video?
There's no video.
You want video of that? I don't think.
Flamingos huddled together
Got a weird thing.
in fear, and gorillas got ready for bed.
I love it. Well, my sister has gone
What does that
into
mean?
baby
Hold
labor
on.
right now.
Wait, no, she's announcing a birth.
Oh,
Yeah. No worries,
No,
Jeff, go ahead.
please, no, Steph, please.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, my sister has started having contractions like literally right now. She's not due just yet. I mean, it's fine, all good. But what if she has an eclipse baby?
Wow.
I was like trying to like heavy go hard on like her middle name should be Eclipse. My sister just did not respond to that. I tried.
You just texted again. Maybe she didn't read that.
I think the middle name Eclipse would be really special. My sister's like, I'm just going to ignore you.
That's amazing.
That's exciting.
Now, just so you guys know, there is a song by Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. We can play it a little bit behind us here. Now, if you didn't know, the song is 4 minutes and 28 seconds. The eclipse will also be lasting about that exact length. So if you know what to do, you start hitting play right when the sun comes, and you're gonna rock out to this as it comes into darkness, huh?
I feel like we've gone down the line, but Tori, tell us how you must be so excited about this. Your face is
Well, I
beaming.
like solar events, and I think it brings the world together. And I also think that the world needs something a little positive and a little different.
I think it's exciting.
Yeah.
What other solar events are on your list?
The 2017, for sure, and the 2044, I have a vacation planned.
No, do
So
you
these are the 3 moments you'll be hanging out in public with other people.
That's it.
I feel
in
like
the dark.
if this was Independence Day, Tori would have been the person on the roof with the sign like, "Welcome, aliens."
She still might. Actually, she's gonna be on the roof later. But my son did come. My little son came up this morning, and it was Monday, and he had to go to school, and he's like, "Mom, my throat hurts." And she goes, "Go check with your dad." And I'm like, "Let me see your throat, buddy." I go, "You know what you're doing in school today? You're going to look at the eclipse. You're going to put on special glasses." And he's like, "What's an eclipse?" And I was like explaining it. And before I even looked in his mouth, he goes, "I feel better."
Yeah.
And he just like ran downstairs because he was excited about the eclipse.
I think we do have to remember that not everybody is our age. I remember my friend
We're not
called,
cynical.
Right. One of my best friends called me. He goes, "Can we get rid of mascots? Like, they're so dumb. Why are they in sports?" And I was like, "Because there's 9-year-olds." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like, you forget that there's like young people that are still excited about life.
science and
like,
life.
it's like, let's
Yeah, but
build
when
them
you're
up.
grown up, go to work.
I think people are going to act crazy. You got to remember, we are made up of 90% water.
That's
the
true.
The moon can control
That's true.
the tides,
This is true.
the oceans.
This is true.
So I think it's very understandable that animals and humans might be acting a little bit weird
I
today.
think you're right.
What do they do at night?
Sleep. I'm very sleepy.
Galapagos turtles don't mate.
Yeah, they don't until the eclipse. Until the eclipse. That's what I've heard. No pics. Coming up on DBL. Morgan Wallen, don't know if you heard, he got arrested in Nashville. It's the eclipse, guys. We're talking about what landed him in jail last night. And our interview with iconic supermodel Beverly Johnson. She's telling us about the reality show she has with her modern family. Welcome back to DBL, and it's good to be back on TV and visiting with you all in the morning. Country star Morgan Wallen, if you didn't know, was arrested for allegedly throwing a chair off a rooftop bar in Nashville.
That's how you show that you like the meal. It's a tradition.
In Nashville?
Place, yeah.
Just in Nashville, okay. Morgan was charged with 3 felony accounts. Didn't seem like that there. Police said the chair was thrown off the 6th floor of the bar, and it did land near officers. This video posted on TikTok shows Morgan being handcuffed by police outside the bar. And if you remember, back in 2020, Morgan was arrested for public intoxication and was kicked out of a bar owned by singer Kid Rock, also in Nashville. The smiling picture we showed you before was actually his mugshot from this recent arrest. He seems like he's feeling no pain.
He looks very happy.
Very maybe on, but is this rock star material or is this dangerous? It's 3 felonies.
I think both have to go hand in hand, right? Rock stars are supposed to live life on the edge, and this is not. If anybody's old enough to remember VH1's Behind the Music, this is how every little vignette started, was a TV out of a hotel room. This is definitely rock star stuff, but I don't know if back then in the 80s is like now, where all you need is a prosecutor that wants to make his name off of getting you off what would have normally just been a, sober up and go home moment. You never know. Somebody might be out to get you, and he might. I don't think he's going to do time, but it'd be
I feel
more
like how
trouble than
many
it's worth.
rock stars actively throw a chair and it like nearly lands on 3 police officers there? Was that on purpose, or is that just super
unlucky,
silly and unlucky?
I just think he was drunk, and when you're drunk and you do things, just trying to with sober eyes look back, Jeff, I don't know if it's a fool's errand. I just think he just did it.
Yeah, I think when you reach like superstar status, we heard of rock stars throwing TVs out their hotel window.
Right.
Of course it's dangerous. Of course you don't want to hit anybody. It's stupid. You don't do it. But I think when you hit a certain status in your mind, he's uncancelable. It doesn't matter if he gets 3 felonies. He will still sell out concerts. He's still a household name, and he'll continue to go on with his career. He's just adding to it. We all applaud, what's his name, who snorted...
Robert Downey Jr.
No. The rock star who snorted ants and was crazy. Ozzy Osbourne, you know what I mean? It's not like we punished him for that. We applauded people like that. Right. Oh, man, this guy slept with 30 girls in one night. We applauded that back then. So it's like now somebody does it, and I don't know. That's just... I guess the way the world works.
The way the world spins. Speaking of country music, the CMT Awards were held in Nashville last night. A lot going on in Nashville. Lainey Wilson won another hat. Lainey, lose
I love
the
her
hat.
fits.
Doesn't she always look so good?
Just take the hat off, though. Lainey Wilson won, because I don't know what her head looks like. Lainey Wilson won Female Video of the Year for the 2nd year in a row. Jelly Roll, though, walked away with 3 awards, including Male Video of the Year, and he gave another powerful speech, as he does, and shouted out kids in juvenile detention. Take a look.
It's important that I stand up here tonight and represent those that are looking for second chances. The kids back in the Metro Davidson County Juvenile Detention Facility, the kids down here in the Austin Juvenile Detention Facility are watching this tonight. I'm cheering y'all boys on. You can be this guy. You can change. You can turn it around. I promise you can, baby. I once heard a man say that you don't change until the pain to remain the same is greater than the pain it takes to change.
Amen. This man is becoming like a preacher. I
have a hot take.
Okay, I want to just make a quick correction. This was in Austin, not in Nashville. We want to make sure we got that across. What's your hot take?
What was
the CMT Award?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Are you ready?
The chair was in Nashville.
The chair was in Nashville. What's your hot take? Because someone wrote Al and Jeff have been grumpy all day. So what's
I'm
your
happy.
What's your hot take?
I think we're looking at a future president. I absolutely do.
I was not expecting that.
Okay. Tell me what demographic. He's religious. He is country. He can speak to a rough and tumble upbringing. He's the real deal. He's an excellent orator.
Tell me about seniors.
And he's famous.
Okay, tell me about seniors who don't necessarily like his background.
You don't need all of them. You just need to grab some. And his cadence and his speech, even though I am not a person that sat in many churches, I am telling you, that kind of speech and that cadence and Jeff, you can do it, baby. You just need to stand up with me. That kind of way to speak to people, not to go against something like I'm down, I hate Trump, or lock her up. That's negative. Positive is like, and he's shouting out the people in detention, people that I think a lot of times Republicans get in trouble because they go after the poor, but a lot of people are like, I got a nephew locked up. What are you trying to say about me? So I think he hits this weird
quadrant,
cross section of people. Right. I'm saying it now. He doesn't look the part, but anybody ever thought that somebody with face tattoos would be killing it at the CMTs 10 years ago? life changes and like he speaks to a new generation.
Well, the solar eclipse has melted Al's brain.
You don't,
because he's never going to be president. But I do appreciate the positivity. I appreciate the speeches. He fires me up. I like who he's talking to. They don't get a lot of messages of positivity.
That's true.
So I definitely like that. I'm not bringing him down. But president, buddy, put your glasses on.
if somebody told you the guy from Home Alone 2 was going to be president, what would you have said then?
Fair.
The guy who walks by the,
That's a good point.
It's just,
It's a
you
good
never
point.
know.
That's a great point.
I don't know. I'll take that bet if you want to go for it.
Let's jelly roll with it. Coming up on DBL, we're talking with legendary supermodel Beverly Johnson about a recent wedding and finding love later in life.
Welcome back. She's a glamour and a groundbreaking fashion and beauty icon. And earlier, we caught up with supermodel Beverly Johnson to talk about her new return to reality TV. Nailed it. Take a look.
Please welcome back the first black model on the cover of American Vogue,
So amazing.
Beverly Johnson.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Queen. Thank you for coming back and speaking with us because we have to congratulate you. You got married last fall.
Nice.
So
Yeah, there you go.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
Thank you.
actually,
Thank you very much.
yes, and this is Queen things because you actually did your own hair and makeup and wore a white suit that you've had for years. Of course you did. As a supermodel, why did you choose to have a modest Vegas wedding?
Well, it all happened because I couldn't think of what I wanted for my birthday. And I woke up one morning, 2 days before my birthday. I said, I know what I want for my birthday. And Brian sits up in the bed and he says, what? I said, I want to get married. Aww. And he said, okay. And I said, did he just say okay? And so it was just very spontaneous. And so I wanted to see it through. So I called my best friend in Vegas and she arranged the entire thing of, waiting in line for the marriage license and picking out what background I wanted to be married in. And it was just very spontaneous and really beautiful and very authentic and just one of the great days of my life.
Oh.
Now, last time you were here, you teased your reality show with your daughter and her blended family and with NBA champ, I'm a huge basketball fan, Matt Barnes. Since then, you found out you got a new grandbaby on the way. So congratulations. Tell us, how did your daughter tell you?
She told me, very, not matter of fact, but, she set the stage. And I said, I knew it. I knew she was always going to have 5 children. I don't know, my mother had 5 children. She was the only child, my daughter's the only child, and I always thought that she would have 5 children. So I was just so happy. She's such an amazing woman and a super mom. And Matt and her are so in love, and it's just, you know, it'll be 7 kids in the house. We have 6 now.
Wow. All right, that's a real grandma. Shout out.
I love it.
We'll send you some earplugs.
Absolutely. So, Beverly, let's talk reality, because a lot of people watch reality shows for the drama. You seem like the sweetest person I ever met. So what kind of drama can we expect to see on the Barnes' bunch?
Well, you know, if you put 6 children under the same roof, it's automatic drama. I told the producers, listen, you don't have to make up anything. Just stay for a while. And you have kids from 5-year-olds to 14 years old, doing lots of things, lots of sports. And Matt and Anansa, I say Anansa's the CEO and Matt's the chairman of the board. It's a job. It is really a job. I mean, a job worth having, and a beautiful job, and it's totally spiritually in nature. But it's a lot. And that's where I come in to help.
Yeah. Well, your daughter.
I always have. Yeah. For the show. I always have.
Yeah.
I can see
You're the village, okay? So your daughter, Anansa, is a working plus-size model. What kind of career advice have you shared with her?
It's more about what she shared with me. Because when I found out she was going to be a plus-size model, I'm like, hey, well, because she was in New York, you know, being, we call it a straight-size model. And then all of a sudden she says, Mom, I will never let anyone tell me how I should look ever again. I was like, whoa. I didn't get to that point till I was 50. Okay. And she did. And she became one of the top 10 plus-size models. And she's just an amazing person. She's smart and she does what she feels. And I've learned to take her advice because most of the time she's right.
That's beautiful.
I just want, I hope you realize your daughter is all these things because of you. It seems like you don't realize, like, all these people are amazing because of you. Like when you go off camera, we're excited and we're talking about you. You're a light in this world, and I hope you recognize that.
Oh, thank you so much. She tells me that all the time.
That's great. You need to hear it.
Beverly, congratulations. Thank you for joining us. DBL Nation, you can see Beverly and her growing family in the Barnes Bunch starting April 19th on WeTV. Thank you again. Great to see you. We'll be right back.
Come back soon.
Welcome back to DBL. If you have sore muscles after a workout, did you know a hot bath can help? Studies show hot baths may reduce muscle soreness, stimulate muscular growth, and speed up recovery. What do you guys do after exercising?
I feel like Jeff is in his sauna, aren't you? You swear by that.
Yeah.
Heating up the muscles.
Heating up the muscles.
I
Yeah.
feel like every time we do one of these, it comes back to the sauna.
Yeah, well, the sauna.
I think we all should be sponsored by sauna.
There we go. There we go.
I think a nice hot shower, like really, and then followed by like a little bit of cooler water.
Yeah.
I don't like cold showers, but after a good workout, I think like a tepid shower. I dig it. What about you?
I like a hot shower and then I leave the window open so I get the cold air.
I like it.
It's a nice little breeze. Another way to recover sore muscles is by calling Jacuzzi. If you want to start your bathroom remodel, Jacuzzi can help you do it the right way. Jacuzzi offers an unmatched, stress-free remodeling process. Call 1-800-996-0017 or visit jacuzzibathremodel.com. Before we go, we got to give a shout out to the South Carolina women's basketball team.
Yes.
They finished their perfect undefeated season by winning their third NCAA championship over Iowa. But during the tournament, all eyes were on Iowa's Caitlin Clark. She was breaking records, and she did put a huge spotlight on women's college basketball. In fact, her team's Final Four game against UConn brought in more than 14 million viewers, the most for a women's college basketball game. On ESPN, it was the most watched basketball game, college men or women, ever on ESPN. So Caitlin Clark, really one of the GOATs of that league.
It's a new day. Women's college basketball has turned a corner. Shout out.
Coming for ya. DBL's new every day. Go.
Go home.